Oi, oi, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of the Disney Dining Show. I'm your host, Craig Williams, and I'll be taking you on a culinary journey around Walt Disney World. And joining me on this journey, we have Rhino
Yummy, yummy.
and we have Erica Resnick.
Hi, friends.
Hello, everyone. This week on the Disney Dining Show, we are going to be talking about Halloween treats you can find during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, as well as during the regular hours at Magic Kingdom this Halloween season. Before we get to that, I want to remind you that this is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. If you like our content and you want to support us, book a vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. It costs you no extra money and you get the support of a Dreams Unlimited Travel agent. So head over to dreamsunlimitedtravel.com today. Okay, everyone, here's the deal. There are so many great food options that are going to be available during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. My issue, because we all know Craig Williams can't do anything without being negative or critiquing Disney. Where am I going to find the time to eat all of these incredible things? Because I will say a majority of them are not available during regular Magic Kingdom hours, and I also want a majority of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what to do. I'm wrought with illness over this. I might cry even.
better rot with illness like this than food poisoning. But I feel like this is one of those years where I'd be like, we probably should have gotten 2 tickets. One so we could cover like the entertainment, and the other one where we could just be like little Halloween piggies.
Yeah, of course, Erica, you have preferences that you stick to. So usually everything Disney does with these specialty treats involves dairy, and that's a big out for you. But just to clarify with people out there, you do eat anything that is chicken related, correct?
Yes, I'll eat chicken, and I know there's some of that on here. As long as it doesn't have dairy, I just stay away from eating like any red meat.
Yeah, and you try to eat plant-based or vegan, but you're not married to it.
No. Anything that's dairy-free is what I go for, and obviously the plant-based options are always the safer way to go, but I am not married to it.
Okie dokie. Thank you for clarifying for everyone out there. With that being said, let's go ahead and start talking about these treats. And let's, as Disney Parks blog says, unfortunately, let's let the goal times roll.
Oh, God, no.
They said it, not me. I don't know what it would even be in French. Laissez-les bon temps Goulet.
Laissez-les bon temps Richard Goulet.
Yeah, let me summon the ghost of Goulet. Hear that lounge singing in the back. Okay, we're going to kick things off at Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies. This treat is available August 11th through November 1st during regular park hours and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It's the apple fritter milkshake with salted caramel milkshake topped with green apple whipped cream and an apple fritter. It's non-alcoholic and it's new. Also, in this first chunk of treats that we're going to talk about, we're heading to Cheshire Cafe. There's the Mummy treat. It's flaky pastry filled with chocolate hazelnut filling and topped with white icing stripes and sugar eyes. It's new and it's available August 11th through November 1st during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party only. You have the Queen of Hearts slushy. It's a frozen cherry slushy drizzled with black cherry puree and topped with whipped cream and a crown-shaped chocolate piece. It's non-alcoholic, it's new, and it's available August 11th through November 1st during regular park hours and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Then we have the Witch's Cold Brew. It's French vanilla Joffrey's coffee cold brew topped with pumpkin spiced foam and Halloween sprinkles. It's non-alcoholic, it's not new, but it's available August 11th through November 1st during regular park hours and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So yeah, the mummy looks really cute, I have to say. It's an upgrade from last year. Last year at Cheshire Cafe, they did the Thackeray Binks pastry tail that was like also, I believe when I got it, more of like a empanada style pastry because they didn't have the long flaky one. But mummies are cool. I'm okay with mummies.
They look cute.
Yeah.
From what I'm saying, I like the effort.
I feel like the Cheshire, the my God, their treats over there are usually pretty decent too. So I don't know. It looks good.
Yeah, it's all like a play on the Cheshire Cat tail, which of course is just like the chocolate hazelnut filling and that flaky pastry. So I mean, you're not like breaking the mold really and trying something super new, but white icing strips, sugary eyes. That feels new. I could be on board with that. And then there's this trend this year where they're sticking stuff in stuff. And in this instance, I'm talking about the apple fritter being stuck into the apple fritter milkshake. We're going to see this kind of repeat at least like 2 more times as we talk about these treats. And I'm like, here's the problem. What if you get this thing and the apple fritter is so good that you then have to put up with a subpar milkshake to get the apple fritter itself? But I mean, a salted caramel milkshake, can you go wrong with that? I don't think so. Erica, what do you feel about milkshakes?
Yeah.
Listen, I've always been a huge fan of milkshakes, so I've been so sad that I can't partake in that anymore. And this is one I would definitely order. I love a good apple fritter, and milkshakes with green like it just all sounds so good. So I wish I could try that, but that would be the one out of all these drinks that I would go for, or the cold brew. But that milkshake.
Hey, maybe we can get the milkshake. Rhino and I will drink the milkshake, and then we'll give you the apple fritter.
And we'll just make direct eye contact with you the entire time.
Perfect.
Yeah. The only thing I worry about with the milkshake, I agree with you 100%, Erica. Of all the things, this would be the drink I would go for on there. But is that I'm worried that like the whipped cream, that green apple flavor is going to get a little lost in a salted caramel milkshake because you drink milkshakes through straws, so you're not really getting the whipped cream in there. Whereas like the cold brew, I'm guessing they're doing like, I'm going to assume it's going to be like a sort of a thing like at Galaxy's Edge where they do that like sweet cream foam on top, so that like sinks into it. But I'll be interested. The apple fritter milkshake. I love an apple fritter too.
I mean, I feel like most people would not go straight to Galaxy's Edge. They'd probably talk about Starbucks and their cold foam.
I don't drink coffee when it's not in outer space.
Fair enough, but you still make a great point on that. I think there might be a little bit lost on that milkshake, but we have plenty of food items still to go here. I'm going to take a break after I read these next 4, and since everyone else has the article pulled up too, I'm going to make them do some talking. It's about time Craig gets to just rest his voice every now and then. Plus, I feel like I have the worst voice of the 3 of us, so like I'm doing you a favor out there, all those listeners.
Have you heard me talk?
Well,
yeah, same.
We'll do a poll at the end of this. Who on the DIS team has the worst voice to listen to?
I don't think I could handle that emotionally. I've been dealing with that my whole life. No, thank you.
Okay, I'll hide the results. Okay, we're moving over to Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe. These treats are available August 11th through November 1st during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party only. So these are party exclusive treats, and that is a shame because I want 3 out of the 4 of these. In my opinion, we have the terrifying twice spice chicken sandwich, a spicy fried chicken breast dipped in hot honey and topped with pepper jack cheese, jalapeno peppers, and bacon. Those are
poppers, baby, not peppers.
Did I say peppers? I meant poppers.
You did. Yeah.
Mr. Popper's peppers. I mean, technically, they are jalapeno peppers that are put inside a popper with cream cheese.
That's a lot of cheese. That sounds good. That sounds spicy.
It does sound spicy. There's a lot of spiciness there. Not to be outdone, the snarling sub, a meatball sub with spicy marinara, pesto, and pearl mozzarella teeth served on a black roll. So, I mean, not spicy outside the spicy marinara, but that might be spicy. It might.
Who knows?
Probably. I don't know. I guess by the name.
I will tell you who won't find out. Erica, because pearl mozzarella
can't have teeth.
That one will. Yep. But the black roll, that's always cool. It keeps it Halloween when you have a black roll. So I'm digging it. More meatball subs in the world. Like the world would be a better place with more meatball subs. Then there's the zombie fingers. Rhino wants this. It's almond cookie fingers, key lime pie, white chocolate ganache, salted caramel, crisp pearls, and sugar eyes. Guess what? This is new.
Yeah, and it looks super cute. And I love almond cookies. I love key lime pie. I love white chocolate. Salted caramel is delicious. So this is like something right up my alley, I feel like. Now, my question will be, I wonder, you know how sometimes it's, all the food is glamified, right, for the posts? So I'm wondering how, when this is mass produced, will it still have that same adorable look to it? But I want.
That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, how is this going to look like in person when it's being produced so fast and for so many people? Like on day 3, it's probably going to look so bad.
This, of all the things actually being served for this party, that was like the one thing that I'm like, oh, this is not going to look anything like the photo. Like, obviously the twice spiced chicken sandwich and the meatball sub, they're going to look a lot messier, but ultimately, you know, it's a sandwich like that, it's never going to be piled so high, and it's not going to be plated that perfectly. But this treat, I feel like it is either going to be nailed every single night, or it's going to look so bad. Like half an effort was put into it. But I also imagine with the drink that's available here, the River Styx Elixir, it's kiwi lemonade with luster dust. It's non-alcoholic and it's new. I also feel like that's going to constantly just have the luster dust sinking to the bottom. It's just going to be green drink with some dust swirling around at the bottom. But kiwi lemonade, I love kiwis. I love lemonade. I love them together. I should love this.
I love luster dust. I'll pop that and drink anytime I'm feeling a little like, oh, I'm making a space drink, pop it in there. Making a Barbie drink, pop it in there. Making a Tuesday drink, pop it in there.
Wow. You said space drink, and I forgot. It's all happening at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. It's like space Halloween theming.
Yeah, just like at Disneyland. Although they don't do that anymore, so sorry to bring that up.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
In the next round of food, there's one item in particular that Erica said, I want that. So I'm going to let her handle this next grouping of food. Erica, tell us where we're going, when it's available, and all of the goodies you'll find there.
All right, so we are going to the Friars Nook. This will be available August 11th through November 1st during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party only. And first up, we have the Pain and Panic bratwurst with sweet and spicy onion relish and sriracha mustard. That is new. And then we have the Pain and Panic loaded tots. This is what I'm excited for. Tots topped with sweet and spicy onion relish, sriracha mustard, and a crumbled bratwurst. And that's also new. And then last, we have the buffalo chicken hand pie with spicy ranch, drizzle, and blue cheese powder. This is also new. I am so excited for these tots. I love ordering tots from the Friar Nook anyway. So these are the one things that I really want to try while we're there, or if we go back to try food. I also wouldn't mind trying the brat either, but the tots. I love tots. Can't go wrong.
That's the children that haven't become angels yet, right?
Which if Halloween night has anything to them, then they will become angels. It is the night of mischief and mayhem, all caused by Hades himself, the devil, Satan. We don't need to go down that road, though. Anyways, the brat. The one thing that's interesting to me, I feel like I didn't do enough research with this one, but I feel like this is while it's all new, I feel like it's like one step away from being new, because last year, I believe it was Casey's Corner that had the Pain and Panic hot dog, which seemed like it was everything that was mentioned here, just a hot dog instead of a bratwurst. So it's like a close cousin, I guess. And then the buffalo chicken hand pie, I feel like they were serving something similar at Pecos Bill. But regardless,
it sounds familiar.
Yeah, we never have enough time during these parties to eat like we want to. So that's why they all fade into my memory. But the Pain and Panic hot dog was available during the day, and that's why I was able to have it. And I did not like it. So I would try the tots, though. Those tots sound good. I like tots. Rhino, anything else things to say about this?
If we were all getting it, I think sure, but this stop for me is not one I'd go out of my way for. Just for me personally.
But blue cheese powder. So you
hate blue cheese.
You hate blue cheese, and they're like, you
Yeah.
know what? We'll make it in a powder form.
Yeah. I get that doesn't change anything for me.
But it's an homage to your favorite movie, Powder.
Cocaine?
Okay, moving on to the next items. They come from Golden Oak Outpost. Erica, I'm going to have you read these ones too.
Okay, so here you can find the Tombstone Tart. It's a flaky pastry filled with strawberry jalapeno jam and topped with sprinkles and sugar spiders. This is new. It's available August 11th through November 1st during regular park hours and during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Here you can also find loaded sweet potato fries. Sweet potato fries tossed in a cinnamon sugar and topped with marshmallow cream, butterscotch chips, and toffee pieces. This is new, and it's available August 11th through November 1st during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party only.
The loaded sweet potato fries for me is the tossed in cinnamon sugar with marshmallow cream, and then the butterscotch chips with the toffee pieces just sends it over to like the next level for me. I need that.
See, I was going to disagree with you on this one because I love sweet potato fries like every American person should. But my problem is I don't like sweet potato fries when you then enhance them with extra sweetness. I hit a stage of my life where when I even have a sweet potato before it always used to be like, give me as much cinnamon butter as possible and then add extra cinnamon on top and just let's get this
Sweet
thing
tomatoes,
to be
baby.
perfect. But now I'm the opposite. I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to have these super sweet potato fries, I want to balance it out with like some Creole seasoning, something salty. So I get that
I
blend
do like that.
of sweet and salty. So these just sound way too oversweet for me. So during a very limited party, I'm not probably going to these, but I will say, as much as I hate Disney's take on their own homemade Pop-Tarts, the Tombstone one has me because of the strawberry jalapeno jam. If that's got some spiciness to it, I'm there for it.
Yes.
Okay.
It sounds very interesting.
I would
I
also
feel like I'm
take a
playing
bite.
to an empty room right now.
I mean, yeah, you pretty much summed it up, so I don't know what you want from me.
Everything. Okay, Rhino, why don't you take us to the next item?
The next item you'll find at the Liberty Square Market, available August 11th through November 1st during regular park hours and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And that is going to be the Black Velvet Whoopie Pie, which is a black velvet cookie with buttercream and sprinkles topped with a sugar spider. This is a new item, and I love a whoopie pie, but for me, I love it when it's like the carrot cake and things like that. So this seems a little basic. I don't think this is something I would spend my time going for.
It's very cute though.
It is cute.
I appreciate
I like
that.
the little spider.
Yeah. I would say it's very like Instagrammable of a dessert.
Yeah,
But
and it's kind of the problem that you get when you get like the markets and the bakeries, which that's a great segue, Rhino, into Main Street Bakery.
Oh, Main Street Bakery, you say? Well, there you're going to find Mickey-shaped cinnamon roll, which is obviously what I just said, a Mickey-shaped cinnamon roll, topped with orange frosting and sprinkles. That is going to be available during regular park hours and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And then you're also going to find the mini-shaped pumpkin cheesecake, so you get an extra little bow on top here. It's a pumpkin cheesecake and pumpkin coffee mousse topped with a white chocolate candy corn bow. That is a new item, and again, that is actually only available during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. That looks pretty good, and you know what? The pumpkin coffee mousse is kind of the one where I was like, oh, I'm surprised.
Listen, I don't want to overstate this. I don't want to act like I'm being dramatic. I want to end my night of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party by stopping at the bakery and picking up one of these pumpkin cheesesteaks. Cheesesteaks?
I want a pumpkin cheesesteak.
I also would like a pumpkin cheesecake. Steak. What? I would also like a pumpkin cheesesteak, but the pumpkin cheesecake, I would like to end my night by picking this up and being able to go home with it and enjoy it on my, once I'm at home and trying to de-stress from the party and trying to relax and editing video, I would love to just be nibbling on that. But, I'm worried. I'm worried that with it only being available during the party, that it won't be like, you can't, it'll be too long of a line to get it. I won't be able to. I'm scared.
That Starbucks always has such a long line. That's the hard thing, and even during parties, which is kind of crazy to me because I'm like, everybody, it's that part where you're like, oh, everybody came to just wait in a line. You're like, people love their Starbucks. I don't know what to tell you.
They couldn't have just thrown the cheesecake in the confectionery and made it easy and then mobile order. Like, throw me a bone. Just throw me a bone. If there's a skeleton out there,
I thought you wanted
a bone.
I thought you wanted a pumpkin, not a bone.
You're right, Rhino. And why don't you tell us about Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe?
Okay, so this one actually looks pretty delicious, and I'm excited for this one. And these items are going to be exclusive to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. We got 3 items over here. There's the Cajun Burger, which is Cajun spiced all beef patty topped with a fried green tomato, Cajun andouille dip, and Creole remoulade served on a black bun. That 100%, I want that. The bucket of bones, which is the bone-in piggy wings, fried with fresh jalapeno sauce and Coca-Cola cherry barbecue sauce. Mm-hmm. And then the candy corn milkshake, which is a sweet corn soft serve topped with whipped cream and sweet potato cornbread nuggets, which I think is like a variation on like the soft serve that they had somewhere in Tomorrowland during the party last year. But all those items are new, and honestly, I'd try all 3 of them.
Yeah. So last year I did the corn soft serve that they had, and a lot of people loved it and said, "Oh, when when it's all together, it has the reminiscence of candy corn." And I never got that with it, but I feel like maybe it'll be done better now as a milkshake where it's that sweet corn soft serve, but it's obviously being whipped in with milk. So maybe the flavors will balance out a little bit more, but I don't know if you necessarily mentioned it in a big way, but this is, I believe, our second drink item coming with something shoved in it. And that's the sweet potato cornbread nuggets. Which it's pretty, makes for a pretty drink. I don't know if it's practical. I don't know if it adds to it, but it's there. And so the burger, I will say, it does intrigue me, and I will try to make time out of the party to get this, because last year my favorite Halloween item they had was the Bayou Burger, and that was served at Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe during regular park hours and then also during the Halloween party. So I had it during regular park hours, and that was beef patty, pimento cheese, crispy andouille sausage, and garlic pickles. So it's definitely different from it, going with the fried green tomatoes and the andouille dip and the Creole remoulade instead of what I just said they had last year. So I like that it's an evolution of what they did before, and it was so good. It was so spicy. I hope this one lives up to it.
It'll be interesting because I feel like the burger with the the fried green tomato on top of a burger, like that's if the fried green tomatoes aren't like crispy enough, I feel like it'll add up. I don't know. I guess tomatoes are on burgers all the time. I was like, it's going to be a weird texture thing if you can't get through the tomato correctly, but I don't know.
Yeah. And I mean, I just have to say it too. Even the wings, Coca-Cola cherry barbecue sauce. I love a good Coca-Cola barbecue sauce. Cherry?
With fresh jalapenos.
With fresh jalapenos too. So you get that extra spicy. You get that sweet and you get that spicy. You get that cherry. It's a bucket of bones.
I'm excited for those.
You are?
I want to try
eat
those
them with
for
me?
sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Listen, she sees bone-in piggy.
She's
ready to go.
Should take that piggy down.
Okay. I don't know what any of that means. We're going to move on to the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor. And here we have apple fritter sundae. Apple fritters topped with choice of ice cream, whipped cream, and sprinkles. It's new, and it's available August 11th through November 1st during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party only. Then there's also the ice cream cookie sandwich. Cookies topped with sprinkles with choice of ice cream. Available August 11th through November 1st during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party only. Might as well just loop in Sleepy Hollow too. And these treats are available August 11th through November 1st during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party only. You have the char siu chicken wings, which are whole chicken wings glazed in char siu and then topped with chili threads and garlic. These are new. You have the Headless Horseman cupcake, yellow cupcake topped with cream cheese, buttercream, spicy cheese flavored snacks, and a chocolate piece. This is new. Then you have the cinnamon funnel cake topped with pumpkin ice cream drizzled with pumpkin spice caramel and topped with butterscotch chips.
I want that.
Also new. I am definitely on board with the funnel cake. I'm on board. Honestly, I would try the apple fritter sundae too. It's the way that it's just that fritters like in ice cream. I don't know.
It looks like
terrible
they have pumpkin ice cream in the picture too. So I'm like, yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, because the pumpkin ice cream on top of the funnel cake looks like the same ice cream that's being served in that apple fritter sundae. So you take the fritters off the milkshake, you put them in a bowl, you add pumpkin ice cream, you add sprinkles. Like, is this a home run or what? The apple fritters must be good, or they wouldn't be using them this much. They must not be.
Oh, I thought Erica was going to say something. Sorry, I was trying to wait. I was trying to be polite.
No, go ahead.
I love a funnel cake, and even though I don't have them that often, because it literally to me it's like I have that food anxiety where I'm like, this is the epitome of like you're going to die after you eat this, and so, but like here the idea of a cinnamon funnel cake with like pumpkin ice cream. And they keep getting me. I love butterscotch, and I feel like it's such an underutilized flavor. So the fact that it's like showing up in a couple of these treats this year, I'm like, I'm all about it. But that's like a split item, because you know what I mean. Like, there's so many good things already that it's like you can't slow yourself down with that. You'll be full.
There was a day where I used to take on funnel cakes by myself, but those days have long gone.
Oh my good Lord! Do you have heart disease?
I mean, I'm still standing.
I'm a quarter. You know, most people are made up
He's
of
fine.
like, what is it, like 70% water, or is that the planet Earth? And you're actually, I think that's Earth, not people. But which is
No,
but,
aren't we
like,
made of
you know,
70% water? I think we are. Please
well,
hold.
here we are. This is a science podcast now. But I was thinking you're like a third canola oil at this point.
No, I try to stay away from canola oil. I prefer just
Sunflower oil.
a straight
It's
vegetable
60%
oil.
water.
Yeah,
The
that's
earth
that's
or
a
people?
60% human
People,
adult body.
And now the earth.
the Earth is 70% because 71%. Because I just watched something the other day, and they were like, "Hate to break it to you, it's 70% water outside there."
Okay.
It was Doctor Who. I was watching Doctor Who. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you for the extra context. Erica, why don't you run us through the next two treats?
Okay. I also just want to say I'm really excited for the chicken wings at Sleepy Hollow. I want to try those.
But it's
They're the full
whole
ones,
chicken
though.
wings. Whole chicken wings. Do you know how hard it is to rip apart whole chicken wings? If you don't, go watch Rhino and I eat whole chicken wings at Jurassic Park for the 30th anniversary snacks. And you'll see two idiots who have never ripped a chicken in their life.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know how
to
to
watch
still
that.
don't know. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bring a
Thank you.
cleaver. Well, don't bring a cleaver, because then you won't be allowed in the park. But you know.
Yeah, no. Anyway, we're heading to Storybook Treats, and what I'm going to talk about will be available from August 11th through November 1st, and they will only be served at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. You have the Hades cone, which is made with Dole Whip mango and habanero soft serve, topped with blue raspberry shell and chili lime seasoning. And that's new. Sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
And then we also have over at Sunshine Tree Terrace, which is also going to be available August 11th through November 1st, only at the Halloween party. This is the Tropical Graveyard. It is mango mousse and sour tropical gelatin topped with cookie crumbles, gummy worm, sprinkled, and a tombstone chocolate piece. Sounds like
I
a
don't know
lot,
about
but that's new.
I don't know about the sour tropical gelatin. So it's Jello mixed with pudding.
Yeah, but
I
the
mean, I guess
problem
that's like
is you have
improv stuff.
everything else set up. You've got the worms, you've got the dirt, you've got this all set up to be a dirt pudding. And then they're like, it's a tropical graveyard, so we can't make it a traditional chocolate dirt pudding. And I don't know, mango mousse and then the cookie crumbles. Have you ever had like, no, I can't. No, we
No,
know
I
I
don't
don't
really
sounds
like
like
bad.
fruit
mango
and
that
chocolate
much.
together, but
Yeah.
mango and chocolate, no, thank you. Not for
But
me.
the Hades cone, see the thing that gets me there is
Sounds
the
great.
habanero with the tahini, and I'm like, I kind of want that.
I mean, just the fact that it's mango and habanero soft serve. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, sign me up for spicy ice cream. I love a
How
good pepper ice cream.
The ice cream is floating in this photo. I don't how they do that.
How do they do that?
How did they do
It's
that?
probably made of cake. Like, when people do ice cream cones of cake and then that's just frosting to give the appearance of ice cream.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, okay. I actually had no idea. That's fine.
cool.
I'm not sure how they do ice cream. The only time I got to see any of that cool magic was years ago when we did a shoot with Disneyland, all about food, and we got to the poke, and the person who was helping us arrange all the food wasn't impressed with the color of the tuna that they had to serve, so he literally pulled out watermelon and started dicing it to give it the appearance of poke. And I mean, he did wonders to it. So that's the only time I actually got to see one of those in person. But yeah, I'm assuming something like that. I mean, it's not ice cream. That would have melted immediately unless they shot that in a freezer. Is it possible they rent out a freezer and it's
Maybe.
like sub-zero and everyone's in cool jackets?
It's
They just
Disney.
design
Anything's
it?
possible.
Wow. I know. That's really positive, and I enjoy that from you. So why don't you positively take us out with the final treats of this show?
All right. We got the churro cart near Cinderella Castle. And there
That's
you're
my
going to
favorite.
find that churro cart is?
Yeah,
Or this item?
that's my
Okay.
favorite.
Oh. The not so poison apple churro. It's a churro rolled in green apple sugar, topped with Snickers bar pieces, and drizzled with caramel sauce. I know.
Too much.
It's new, and that one is available during regular park hours and Mickey's Not So Scary. I agree. The green apple sugar with Snickers seems weird, but
I'm just saying it. They're picking the treats to serve during the regular park hours.
Yes.
That's true.
I'm assuming you're going to bleep yourself out there, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Well, I hope you remember. But if not, here's the part in the comments where people can be like, he didn't remember. Next, we have the Jack Pop, which is chocolate fudge brownie with marshmallow filling and topped with a Jack chocolate piece. That's new. That's
Great.
available. That's available at Mickey's Not So Scary only. And then the Sally Pop, and that is a yellow pop with raspberry filling topped with a Sally chocolate piece. Again, that is also Mickey's Not So Scary only.
Great.
And then the outdoor vending cart near the Haunted Mansion. During the party only, you're going to find the Skull Brownie, which is the Mexican spice chocolate brownie with a dulce de leche filling and sugar eyes, which is also new. The eyes are definitely looking two different ways in this photo.
It's both one of the best sounding desserts that they've come up with, but also one of the creepiest desserts that they've come up with, because that face just doesn't, that skull doesn't look right. Those eyes don't look right.
It's judging you for eating its face. Like you're about to chop down on it.
This is
like,
a man
don't
who's
do
seen
this
things.
to me.
He's seen a lot of things in his life.
Please don't.
But Mexican spice chocolate brownie. I'm there for it. I like it. They could have gone cheap and just said, you know what, a regular milk chocolate fudge brownie. Did it that way? No, they're getting a little creative with it. A dulce de leche filling. Listen, it's a summer of caramel and dulce de leche, and I'm living in it. And technically,
Honestly,
the party starts in the summer, so it's.
There's. Oh yeah, I know, for a month. There's a lot of there is a lot of interesting flavors in here this year that it's nice to see them leaning into that are a little more exciting for the palate, and a little like there's a lot of stuff where they're leaning into spice, and I know that's a lot more common for Disneyland, so it's nice to see that kind of coming over here. Be curious to see how well received it is, but I'm excited for it.
Okay. So I know we kind of mentioned this stuff as we went along during the show. If you could only choose 3 items to get during the party only, not regular hours, party only, which ones would you go for?
I think for me, if it was a little more like, okay, Rhino, you're only going to get one stop. So what stop's going to have the most things that you want to try at it? I think I'm going to say Pecos Bill, because the burger and the bucket of bones. And then I'd be like, well, if we're only stopping here, I'll stare at Erica while I drink this milkshake.
Well, that was a great way to play it. You did have the option to bounce around, but I respect your facts for wanting to stay in one place and maximize time.
But I want the
So
fingers. I want the fingers. Oh,
well,
God, Lord.
Listen, first off, we either got to get you a real microphone stand, or we have to figure out.
It's my desk. It's too short, so and whatever stand it is falls off on me, so I can just magnetically attach this to my body.
The second thing I was going to say is it's a shame that you don't have a microphone that you can magnetically attach to you. Unfortunately, you do. But when you said you were going to choose one place, I thought you were immediately going to say Cosmic Rays because of the twice spiced chicken sandwich, the kiwi lemonade with the luster dust, and the zombie fingers. I thought you were sold on all that, but
I don't think I like kiwi, so I'm not sure. I mean, I try it, but it's not something I'm gonna like go out of the way for. I used to like it when I was a kid. Everyone just had something kiwi recently where I was like,
it's you had sour kiwi then. You had it bad.
I think that's what happened.
Everyone loves it. It's a universally beloved fruit. It's just one that you don't try because you're like, I don't have a spoon with me. How do I get this? So
it's also saying. Like brown on the outside, and you're like, do I eat the skin too?
No, no.
Yeah, well, I learned that.
Fair enough. Erica, save us.
So I would stop for the tots, the Painted Panic loaded tots at the Friars Nook, and then I want to get that the bucket of bones over at Pecos. I think those are the 2 things that I know I can definitely have. And if I wasn't allergic to dairy, I'd want to try one of the pops, like either the Jack Pop or the Sally Pop, or that little Pop-Tart thing that they got going on. But the 2 things I know I can't have, the tots and the bucket of bones, I for sure want to get.
And your full chicken wings that you're somehow going to rip apart without a cleaver.
I'll make it happen.
Sure.
Okay, this is my I'm going to defy the rule, and we're going to try to eat. We're going to try to eat it because I feel like I don't know. No, never mind. You go.
Okay.
You go.
I'll give you 2 more seconds while I share mine. My 3, the Hades cone, that mango and habanero soft serve. That's a for sure on the list. Another for sure on the list for me. Ooh, I'm gonna stay away from the Cajun burger. I am gonna do the twice spiced chicken sandwich from Cosmic Rays. So that's my number 2, and then my number 3. I've got to give it up to that pumpkin cheesecake. I want it before I leave. So unless they find a way to add a pumpkin cheesesteak, and then I'll add that to my list. But those are my 3: pumpkin cheesecake, twice chicken sandwich, and the Hades cone. Rhino?
I think I'm the fingers. I think I would do the Cajun burger. I don't know. No, bucket of wings. I don't know. But I'm with you. I think that Hades cone sounds really interesting.
Okay. Well, we have difficult decisions to make, and we will have to put up with that and then beg John to buy us tickets later so we can spend more money buying food later after that. But we hope you enjoyed this little bit of a preview of the food coming to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party in 2023. Obviously, let us know what you're excited for. There's a lot of options there. If you're coming in for the party, let us know which ones that you're excited to try. And if you're not excited to try any of them and you're like, why would I waste time getting food when I could just trick or treat? I also respect that too. That's what the event's about, the trick-or-treating. So everything else is just a special bonus to spend your time elsewhere instead of just waiting
Special
for Booty
bone.
You and fireworks and the scary happenings at the party. But so let us know what you're excited for. So thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Disney Dining Show. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to support us, book a vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. Get a free no obligation quote today at dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave comments, questions, video suggestions in the comments section. And if you are listening to this, subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you can leave us a rating and review, please take the time to do so. But hey, Rhino, Erica, thank you so much. This was fun.
Yep, you're welcome.
I was trying to think of something fun, spooky Halloween to say, and I can't.
Ooh.
Thank you.
I would have said, mummy, mummy.
Oh man, that's good.
Save it for something else. Halloween will last a long time. Thank you to everyone out there for taking the time to listen and watch. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again real soon for another episode of the Disney Dining Show. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay hungry.
Yummy, yummy.
Mummy.